This one right here, this is a game changer. This has finally been approved. I'm glad you asked, what are you talking about, Coach Flo? I'm talking about the crypto bill. The crypto bill that we've been waiting for years. That's right, not just for months, for years. In today's episode, if you are stopping by, this is the Generational Investor Podcast. And we're going to talk briefly about the crypto bill and what it means for crypto going forward. And then before you log off, I know everybody want to stay tuned. You got to stay tuned for price action, price prediction. I've been doing my research over the weekend and I'm not going to waste any more time. Smash the thumbs up and we're going to talk about, okay, the new era of crypto, this crypto bill that President Trump passed on Friday. Last week, this is just a recap. Last week was the crypto week, known as the crypto week. So all the catalysts that was going to really push prices for crypto up, it was already seemed to be priced in. And I mean, just one thing after another, bills. Now, before the bill was on the table, you had some pushback. There's always pushback when we're talking about crypto or anything that is supposed to move something forward. So that was a little delay. But President Trump, you already know, whenever he says, seems like it goes. And he's about his business. And that's why a lot was riding on this crypto bill. So the crypto bill that was signed is called the Genuis Act. This right here, this Genuis Act is going to elevate the crypto space going forward. All right, so Trump signs Genuis Act in law, elevating first major crypto effort become policy. So a lot of institutions now are going to start throwing buckets and buckets of capital, aka money, into the space. Okay, like they haven't been doing already. They've been doing it. The whales been putting money in. Now they really are going to start to pile in more and more money. Another thing about the Genuis Act will now be forward to the federal financial banking agencies that must implement its various provisions. All the different criteria that the bill has been stated, you gotta follow it. The banks are on to the next level. All right, they're definitely going to really open up the floodgates for crypto and other businesses that's going to really reap the benefits. This Genuis Act will unlock American dominance in the crypto industry by creating clear rules of the road. This is what President Trump stated. So we talking about the new age of crypto. He wants this thing to be the golden age for the crypto space. So we are just in the beginning. We are just in the beginning for a lot of catalysts that's going to push these prices up. Which brings me to my next point, because I know y'all stayed to this portion and y'all waiting to say, okay, what's been going on with the price action because of the bill. Okay, so at the time of recording, Bitcoin sitting at 118,000. All right, 118,000 and counting. So a minor pullback because now, which I believe we're going to enter into the altcoin season. Okay, so for those who are new to the crypto world, altcoins are the Ethereums, are the Solanas, are the XRPs, the Cardanos, okay, Suis, are these other coins that have different projects that utilizes other softwares. Okay, so anytime the altcoins are being pushed in or pushed up is because money or capital that's in Bitcoin flows into these other coins. But Bitcoin has still room to run. Don't get me wrong, that's still the king of crypto. All right, the golden standard is Bitcoin. So continue to buy Bitcoin, of course. That's the safe haven. And if you can't buy any other coin, Bitcoin is definitely the top dog, and it will continue to remain the top dog. So it has so much upside. They are predicting with Bitcoin by the end, and I'm talking about analysts, by the end of this year, we talking about 200, between 2 to 250,000 per coin. So that's what I've been doing my research. It has yet to be seen, but it has room. It has room. So definitely Bitcoin is the one. Which, moving on to number 2, Ethereum. Yes, Ethereum is starting. And I do mean it's getting right where it needs to be. Go where? To the next level. Go where? To the moon. That's where we are going to go. Ethereum, 38.22 at the time's recording. Another choice, Wall Street choice to be exact. I did my research and they said Ethereum is Wall Street choice, not Bitcoin, but Ethereum, because it has so much usage, because it has its own ecosystem. And I'm excited because Ethereum, they are predicting this to go by the end of this year, going into next year. We are talking about, we're going to go past all-time highs, which was 44 to 4,500. By the end of this year, we're talking about, the analysts say, 7 to 10K. That's right, 7 to 10K. Some even says 15K per Ethereum. Man, that's crazy to just think where it's at and where it's going to go. That's why you have to do your due diligence. That's why you have to do your own research. This is just financial education, not financial advice. Remember, not your financial advisor, but make sure you do your own due diligence. And which leads me to the one, the only XRP. That's right, XRP. What can I say about XRP? At the time, it's at 357 and counting. We got so much room to upside to XRP. Put it in chat if you got some XRP, because we're buying more. We're buying more. If it did, we're buying more. All right, we're buying more. This one right here has the room to go the distance. That's right. It has the room to go to distance. So with this one, they are predicting a $7 to $10 within the next few months. It says $7 to $10. I done heard $20 going into next year. I done heard $100 going into the next 3 years. I done heard $1,000 going into 2030. This is one right here is the one that you continue to buy. In a word to the wise, because I know y'all waiting for some motivation, and I'm going to give it to you. Do your own diligence. Come up with your own strategy. What's your strategy? Put it in the comment below. Do you have a strategy? And if you says no, now's the time to think. Okay, or I'm going to buy this thing low, I'm going to sell it high, or I'm going to buy low and sell some. You have to come up with a strategy, because in this game, you cannot be greedy. This is not time to be greedy. This is the time to think like rich. If you think like a broke mentality, you're going to be broke. Point blank period. Point blank period. If you think like, I'm going to put this money in and I'm going to just get it out within another month, another 2 months, another 3 months, another 6 months, you have to think like the wealthy. And the wealthy look at as an investment. How long can I let this thing sit? Now, there's nothing wrong with taking profit, but if you think like the broke, you're going to remain broke. So you have to change the way you think going forward in crypto as well as stocks, but definitely in crypto, because it's a risky asset. You can be up 1 minute and you can be down 1 minute, depending on how much risk you willing to take. But that's for you to do your own due diligence and going forward, because I got more in store. Got some more XRP, and this week we are getting to earnings. So if you have enjoyed this one, get ready for the next one by clicking on subscribe, the share, and the like. See you.